Hi friends, in today's lecture we will study how to make this wonderful creative slide presentation in PowerPoint. So let me first show you how the final result would look like. So I'll click on the slideshow and this is how the opening slide would look like, followed by this particular feature, then this, and finally the text and a small rounded button. So let us proceed and try to understand how to make this presentation in PowerPoint. So I'll click on File and I will select Blank Presentation. In Blank Presentation, I'll right click over here and in the layout, I will select Blank. Then I want the guides to be visible. So I'll click on View and in View, I'll click on Guides. So if you click on it, it is off. If you click on it, it is on. So it's called as a toggle. Now I'll minimize my screen a bit. I'll close the designer and then I'll click on Insert, and in Insert, I'll select Shapes, and in Shapes, I'll select a rounded corner rectangle. And then I'll draw a rounded corner rectangle like this. And then I'll reduce the corner widths like this. Then I will rotate the rounded corner rectangle like this. I'll move it slightly outside. I'll adjust the nose till it comes in the center near the dot. Then I will reduce the transparency. So I'll select my image and I would like to modify this particular image. So you have this shape field. So in the shape field, so I will right click on this image like this and select format shape. In format shape you have fill and in fill you have transparency. So I'll increase the transparency this way. Then I'll select insert shapes and I'll draw a rectangle like this. Then I will select both the shapes by pressing shift and then I'll click on shape format and in merge shapes I will select fragment. I'll remove the unwanted parts from the fragment, like I don't need this, I don't need this, and I just need this. Now after we have got this, now in the background I want to insert a picture. So I'll select insert and then I will select pictures and then I will select this device. And I'll select a picture from this device and insert it into my image. I'll right click over here on the image and I will send it to back. Then I'll select this particular shape which we have made and I will select fill and fill it with white color. Then for the line, I will say I do not need any outline for this shape. Now I'll copy this shape once and paste it 2 times. Ctrl V and Ctrl V. And then I'll just fill it temporarily with a different color so that we know the difference. So one is red and second we'll fill it with orange. And the red will reduce the transparency. And then we'll adjust both the shapes till we get the fine shape what we desire. Then we select both these shapes and we click on shape format and we'll select merge shapes and we'll select subtract. So we get the shape, we'll adjust the shape and bring it here over here like this. Then the fill, we'll fill it with white color and we'll increase the transparency like this. Then we select this shape, we select Ctrl C copy and Ctrl V paste. We bring it here and we rotate and bring it like this. Then we reduce the size and we bring it here. And we try to match this space with this space. So I'm trying to make it perfectly straight and I'm increasing the transparency. And then I'm copying it one more time and pasting it here, bringing it here and rotating it 90 degrees and bringing it down like this. Now I want to paste the company logo over here. So I'll select insert, I'll select picture, this device, and I'll specify the location where my logo is present. And I'll insert the logo. I'll reduce the size and keep it in the top left corner like this. Then I want to adjust the text. So I select insert and in insert I select text box and over here I type presentation in capital letters. And I increase the size by clicking over here and I bring it inside this. And I increase it, I make it bold. And now when it comes to the font color, I select the eyedropper and I'll select a darker color from here like this. Then I one more time select insert, select text box and draw one text box like this and type some random text inside it. A couple of lines of random text. And then I bring the random text here. And maybe if you want to give us one subtitle also, you can do that also. So select insert, text box, and you can write down this is a subtitle. And adjust that subtitle and bring it here. Then we select this text and increase the size of this text and take this text a bit at the bottom. Then we select all these three texts and we align it to the left like this. Just take a small quick preview. So you can see there's more distance here. So we ought to reduce this distance. So we select this text and we reduce this distance. We take it on the top like this. Take a quick preview. This looks better. And then the subtitle is there. We change the color of it. So we select the font color. We select eyedropper and select a lighter shade like this. Take a quick preview. And finally, we want to make a rounded button. So we click on insert and we click on shapes and we click on rounded rectangle and we make a rounded rectangle here. We take a quick preview and we increase the roundness so that it looks like a button. And then we want to change the fill. So we select the color for the fill, use the eyedropper and use this. And then no line for outline. And we bring this somewhere here. And you want to type some text inside it. So we type some text. And you want to make it bold, so you can click on font and make it bold as well. Now coming to creating the effects. Before creating the effects is always a good habit to take a look whether you need any changes in the formatting. So this looks cool. So let us go ahead with making the transitions. So you click on the transitions and we apply a very simple fade. This is the first transition. Then we click on animations and we select this and we again select fade like this, and you can add the animation pin to see how it looks like. So this is our first element which will be visible. Then we want this should come flying from the top. So we select fly from top like this, and we want this flying from the bottom. Then we want this presentation text to come, and again we want it, let's see the various effects. So the fly-in seems better, and we select from bottom. And again this, or the fade, let's select the fade. So we select fade. You get effect options, all at once. No, we don't want all at once. So then this is there, again we apply fade. And then this is there, we apply fly in. And this is there, we apply fade. Now let's take a quick preview. So you see the first graphic element, the second, the third, your presentation title, your subtitle, your main text, and the button. So with this, we end this creation of the creative slide. Hope you have learned something new. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you again in the next video. Till that time, goodbye.